it really humbles me for men, especially men, to come and they're breaking down in my office.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
You know?
Because they want
Yeah. Who
a
will he
solution.
speak to?
Yeah.
When a man can't provide, he's a wounded lion. He becomes what we call a money avoider. He will not want any conversation to do with money.
No.
And if everybody else is dependent, how is he going to tell his children they can't afford? And that's how we, as men, we are built. So when he comes and you tell him, okay, what's up? This is what it's what, okay. And I remember there was a guy who was really going through a lot. He was coming for us, asking if we could be able to advance him some money because some of his property was being auctioned. The wife had taken a loan separately and she's running a certain project. He was only being told. And I told him, let whatever is to crumble, let it crumble. Because I know you're a smart guy. I've seen you build a lot of stuff. Start from zero. Whatever they need to pick, let it go. Yeah.
And start afresh.
Yeah. Because he was even having blood pressure. He was taking medication. And he's not a young guy. And I think a month later, he was like, you know what? I moved into a small house. They took everything. I'm starting afresh. So the only way is up. And it's a very difficult place to be because that's when you also realize that naturally you'll shed off some friends. Yeah.
Wow.
In fact, all I did is share a story of when we were scaling down when things were tough. My son was my firstborn. I remember we were moving into a tiny house and I couldn't find words to tell him why we are scaling down. So I just told him, you know, this is the small house we are moving into. And I remember he said, yes, it's small, but it means we'll be close to each other. Let me tell you something, I've never been set free like that. Because I realized people who care don't matter. And people who matter don't care. And for him, he's learned, because also it was a valuable lesson for him that you can scale down when things are not affordable. Yeah.
But what a wise young man. Like at least we'll be close to each other.
No, let me tell you something. Kids are adults in small bodies. I've served in the children's ministry for quite a while. And I learned that they observe you. Don't even bother telling them anything. No. Just do it.
I love that. We have to take a break. Do you still have coffee? Gosh, you've gulped all of it already?
You need more coffee.
You need more coffee. So as we get more coffee, we're taking a very short commercial break. We'll be back with this incredible money conversation. I will ask the questions you want me to ask, so please come back, okay?
If we have a goal of leaving something in our children over and above what we leave for them, what we leave in them, they will actually find themselves multiplying what we've left for them. But if you just focus on leaving it for them, it will never be enough. And if anything, it'll just fight for it. And they'll never build something on their own.
Welcome back. It's What's Your Story here on KTN Home. I'm Catherine Mwangi. My guest tonight is Mr. Amos Ngahu. He is a financial whiz. W-H-I-Z, right? Whiz.
Oh.
But you are. And he runs Money Clinic, Money Gossip. Actually, let's come to that. You've established for us how Money Clinic started.
Yeah.
And you're like a therapist. So do you like have a couch? You know, like when you go to a therapist, number 2, lie down there. But that's just in the movies.
I have 2 yellow ones. I don't know if you guys find them comfortable. But they were meant to be gold, but you know, fundis. Yeah. But for Money Gossip, now here's the thing. I'm a student in Strathmore University.
Okay. What are you studying?
Marketing, as I was telling you. And when I was there, used to have these conversations because sometimes in the evening you can have a mix of younger students and older.
Yeah.
And these young guys were telling me, we know what you do, but can you make it affordable for us? Talk to us about money, but we don't have it.
Okay.
So the thing is, we talk about it in its absentia. So we are gossiping about it.
Oh.
So that's how we started Money Gossip. And they were like, we can organize ourselves, 10 of us, and then you talk to us. And that's how we started the classes. So on a monthly basis, we just sent the post out there, guys register, and we have a class every month
At
called Money
Strathmore?
Gossip. No, 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 no.
Oh, okay.
Like in my premises,
Wow.
office premises.
And you just talk to people who are seeking to have financial freedom.
Yeah. Sometimes it cuts across. Someone is in a season where they have money, they don't know what to do, but they have a feeling they're not doing the right thing. Then on the extreme, you find someone is really struggling.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're on the extreme end. They don't have an income, they're in debt. So when they come, and it's a mix, entrepreneurs. And what is positive about it, initially, women tend to seek information and help when it comes to money. But now, surprisingly, it has changed. Now we have men now finding a safe space to talk about money.
Yeah.
So now I get a balanced one, or sometimes even more men than women.
Is it?
Yeah.
So how long are your sessions for the clinic? So I book an appointment with you and...
Now for the Money Gossip class, it's a morning session where we do breakfast, and then we start like 2 to 3 hours, like continuous on a Saturday morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the clinic is like full therapy. The therapy happens. You
No,
book
no,
an
no, 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 no.
appointment.
Now when people come for the class, because you see it's a general group.
Yeah.
So you don't know who's where.
Yeah.
Now, because for me, I'm not a motivational speaker.
No.
Out of that conversation, we do a personal evaluation, which now triggers some of the areas that you need to talk about.
Okay.
And that's when now you come now for one-on-one for the therapy, whereby now you're aware of some of the things that you need to be doing or some of the things you're not doing. And then now we get personal. We get now why are you where you are, what's your income, what debts do you have, and then we grade. That's the financial therapy now session, which is very confidential, because we have to
Yeah.
make sure that the details don't come out,
Yeah.
because it's a very personal thing.